Hello, welcome into this mystery reading. I'm Molly, the Quantum Leap Queen. Thanks for joining me on this reading. These readings are a timeless resource for you to come utilize whenever you need some extra nourishment in your life. Just pick a reading based on your intuition, so trust that if you found this reading here today, there is a message here for you. I'm setting the intention, as always, to give you the best messages that you need to hear today. And I'm starting with the Pulp Tarot. I don't have the box, but this is the deck, and I'll have it listed below. So let's take a look and see what we need to discuss today. What are we talking about? Was that the Tower? Oh, okay, that is not the Tower, but it's the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, feeling betrayed even. It's like in this depiction, it's a woman and her baby out at night. So just feeling like left out, and I'm hearing hung to dry. What else? What else can I tell you about current energies? What about the Five of Pentacles? Five of Cups. Justice, okay. Oof, there was something where it was a really big, heart-wrenching, dark night of the soul moment in your life. And it really brought you a lot of despair. But I love that Justice came out with it, because I see that where you're at in this process, wherever it is, the beginning, the middle, the end, it's like, it's happening for your best interest, actually. So let's say it's like a breakup or something. It's actually happening for you. But the sadness and despair is like such a heavy theme here. Heavy both like emotionally, and heavy as in like, it's just taking up a lot of your bandwidth right now. But I can tell you that what you're going through is absolutely destined, is the word I'm hearing. And you're right on track, even though obviously it's like so uncomfortable and just like, how could this possibly be beneficial for me? But you're not a victim. You're not one to stay in the victim mindset for too long, but you need to acknowledge what you've been through here. And there's been a lot of heartbreak, despair, hurt. There's been a lot of hurt here. But Justice says, guess what? Karma always makes its way back around. And also, that means for you, if you're really, really healing the right way, which is, there's no right way, but like to just choose yourself. If I were to narrow it down, if you really choose the path of you and not just like distractions, or not even like just your ego, like this feels like an egoic death, and a death of the heart or soul, like, yeah, like a revamping. What else do we need to look at, or can I tell my friend here today? I have the Ten of Swords reversed, Seven of Swords reversed. Okay. It's kind of like it's something about this situation, like you had to stop lying to yourself. You had to stop pretending there weren't red flags when there were. You had to stop looking at the situation with rose-colored glasses. You had to see this person for who they were, or whatever it was. Those are the vibes I'm getting. It's kind of like you had to stop playing small, playing like mediocre. It's something like that. It was not comfortable, but it was also like maybe you saw it coming a little bit. Maybe there were some things that you did not want to dive further into, but life made you dive further into it. So there's something like that heavily here as well. I think obviously this is a blessing in disguise too, to see like where we abandon ourselves, where we gaslight ourselves into believing a situation is better than it actually is. So really coming to terms with reality, not easier said than done. Truly easier said than done. But it's kind of hard, I will say, when you are, let's say, based in a relationship with someone that does not try to find reality. They're only stuck in their own egoic world. I mean, not that we all aren't, but some people are very gung-ho about their own perceptions only. Like, they can't take in other people's. So I don't think that's what you're doing. I think you're trying to see it from all angles and perspectives to understand it more, which is like the most intelligent thing to do. I have the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and Temperance. Okay. The Chariot, nice. So, okay, let's say this was something, a relationship or something that broke apart. I just see energies of like getting so blessed up from it. So blessed up. I feel like the Chariot is your energy, like a new beginning from this situation. Like, you had no other choice. You birthed a new self. I do feel like this is a phoenix rising from the ashes kind of situation. So you literally birthed a new self, and that's you now. It's kind of like a new, upgraded, closer to your soul, closer to your heart kind of self. Unapologetic, wild, free, you know? Perhaps those are, you're finding aspects of yourself that you haven't seen in a long time, or that you didn't even know were there, something like that. And you're just feeling, like, I just picture like your vessel here, and it's just like glowing, like so full of life. Maybe that's not quite yet, but I can tell you that if you keep choosing yourself along the path, that's how you are. And who you attract now, I have the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, with Temperance. Like, this could be a partnership, this could be a career. Take it as it resonates. But I just feel like whatever you left behind, again, karma makes its way back around, and you're going to get something that actually matches you now in the future. With both Kings of Pentacles and Cups, so the King of the physical earth material realm, and then the Cups, the emotional realm, the mastery of both. Like, this is not someone that plays games. Not in the way of like ego games, mind games. No. This is someone that's straight up and straightforward, and some people are very intimidated by that because they don't know themselves. It confronts themselves. But it won't, they won't scare you, and you won't scare them in that way. I love that Temperance came out with this, because it's, as well, Temperance is the earth angel. It's a hermaphrodite, so it's like the balance of the feminine, masculine energies, balance of spiritual and the material. And also Temperance comes after the Death card, so it's like after death, it's the dawn of the new day. And I just feel that both of you, like you and whoever this is about, very much so have been through dark nights of the soul, and likely multiple, where the karma, you never saw it, like, let's say, play out to completion. But again, that's not on you, but it's just indicating that both of you have been through kind of traumatic things, and you both have decided to take that traumatic energy and to actually make it into something beautiful. Both of you are alchemists. By the way, this could be relationship, this could be friendship, a combo of the two. It's just talking about like the people now that you attract, the opportunities you attract. It has to align with you in this new upgraded version, because that's where you are now. You can let the past be the past. That's what I'm hearing to tell you to, let it be. And to know, like, not only is this indicative of your energy, but it's indicative of the people you're attracting. You are attracting people on your match and on your vibration. And I'm excited for you in this chapter post the heartbreak, but it's not like anything can rush that. You really have to take your time in feeling all of the pain and all of the layers of healing. But I tell you what, the more you stick to it, just like keep the energy getting, back to yourself, then you really nourish yourself in a profound way, in a way that builds roots that can't be shaken by the same circumstances at all. So I'm gonna say that's good from the tarot. I'd like to move on to some oracle messages. Oops, 1 second. I'm gonna lose all my cards. No! Give me 1 second, but I'm gonna read from the Rainbow Brain Skull deck. Ner. Sorry, I bumped the mic. I hope that wasn't too loud. I just want to make sure we get all the opportunities to get what we need here in this message. Okay, what is the best message for this group from this deck? Number 13, which is death. Just because they put a square on your head doesn't mean you're not still in school. True, we always learning and growing. I'm just gonna see if there's something extra in these short messages. You act like school was the end of your learning journey. Remain a lifelong student and enroll in any subject you like. Learn something new today. Never stop learning. Ooh. I kind of like this show up at the top of the deck too. I'm just going to grab that. But really what I feel might be some good advice for you at this time is, you know, when you're really sad and like going through it and just trying to deal from heartbreak, recover, a really good place to put your energy where you can direct your focus is to something artistic, or is into learning something new. Learning a language, learning how to dance, like learning, I don't know, something that sparks you and something that you can put time, energy, effort into to create, because then you start to like move the energy of the sadness into something creative. And then it helps you in both ways. You're learning something new and you're kind of transmuting and transcending the past energies. So yeah, however that looks in your life, I would commit to something and practice it daily, or for sure weekly, something you are doing consistently that helps to build the skill or to build the learning. And then then you don't have to just sit in all the sad stuff. So just if that resonates, maybe you're already doing that and it's just a confirmation to keep doing that, because it actually does help on many levels when we keep the beginner's mindset, when we keep learning. I know I think I shared this in a recent video, but when I was going through my heartbreak, I very much was learning about the tarot and about astrology. I basically had my witchy era through like the end of that relationship into the heartbreak. And because of that, I had so many subjects to explore and to learn, and I was practicing like reading for people for free online, just to see what my abilities were. And I'm so glad I did all that, because it gave me like the boost of confidence to be like, oh wow, I have some gifts, let me keep utilizing these and keep like helping people with these. And as well, it's just like, oh man, when you get into astrology, you look at your charts and stuff and you're like piecing stuff together. It's like, wow, incredible. So just find something that tickles your fancy and just enjoy spending time with it. Because like I think back on that time, and yes, I was like extremely sad. The maximum sadness I've been in my life thus far. But at the same time, I'm like, that was such a expansive era for me, because I also was like talking to people's loved ones that have passed to the other side and like describing them, what they looked like, their personality. And it was like crazy stuff with that too. So it's a combo. You can make it a yes and thing. So, Okay, let's move on. I'm going to pull, this is the Mystic Mondays Astro deck. Speaking of astrology and all the witchy stuff, what are we looking at? Pisces. What else? I just want to see. Pisces and water. Okay, yeah. Pisces is a water sign. And Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. So it's the end. It's like transitioning from the material back to the spiritual. So it's a very deep, complex sign. And water. Pisces literally is a water element. So that's here too. So it makes me think like, I just want to give you a big hug because it's just like very emotional and very like transformative back into the void to then become something new again. There's something very strong like that. I will say I have Jupiter at the top of the deck, and I feel that goes with the theme again of like what you're going through, you are getting blessed up from. Truly. Yeah. I say that with full confidence with my chest, like, you are going through it right now, but at the same time, you're getting blessings, you're getting blessed up. Like, know that to be true in your heart and soul, that you're not going through it just to cause pain to you. It's because of what the pain brings you, which is like the wisdom, the experience. So that's what you're currently facing right now and moving through. I know as I'm recording this, in the stars right now, like a lot of the focus has been in Pisces energy, but now we're like transitioning into Aries energies. So truly big endings and big beginnings right now. So I hope that is more confirmation for where you are currently. Okay, next I'm gonna pull from this animal deck. Best message from this deck for my friend today. Unknown gift. Unknown gift. Let's check it out. 41. Unknown gift. Nightingale of Paradise. Ooh. The Nightingale card comes when you have a profound gift that you are not currently aware of. A great endurance of difficulties leads you to unveiling the diamond within. This card is a gem to receive. Feel honored. There is no other card that foretells such bounty. This gift is beyond your wildest dreams, and you possess it. Your gift is something that every cell in your body yearns to self-actualize. It is one of your most exciting and fulfilling purposes. This card is not about fixing anything or giving you the perfect solution or guidance to a current obstacle. You receive the honor of this card when grace allows you a small knowing that there is an as yet undiscovered talent within. It may take months or years to reveal this gift, but it is there, and it will come to you as clear as the noonday sun, something your truest self has always longed to actualize. Nightingale's medicine has a special message for you. You are being asked to endure time and uncertainty, for you are still in the night season, little one. Soon you will understand and you will be able to share your gift with the world, but you must wait, as there is a reason that your gift's greatness needs time to actualize in the material realm. Beyond this, it is too mysterious to explain. Please be patient. A reality of yourself beyond your current depth of awareness awaits you. Keep the faith. You have no idea how much the wait will be worth it. Get excited for the immensity of this gift within. It's big, very big. So that's the message with that, and I feel it speaks volumes. Speaks perfectly to right where you are. I tell you what, when you're in it, when you are in the muck, when you are in the shit, it sucks. It sucks so bad, and you want anything to get some relief from it. And it feels like when you're in it, that it lasts so long. Like you just are like, where is the relief? Where is the light at the end of the tunnel? And I can just say, It's not something you can rush. I don't want to give false hopes. I don't want to give anything besides just, you got this. You 100,000,000% got it. You just take it step by step, day by day. And it's funny, I shared that story earlier just about my experience through heartbreak, because it was an undiscovered gifts and talents. It was like the pain broke open these gifts and talents for me. And I think this, it's the same with these scenarios. It's the pressure, the immense amount of pressure it takes to create a diamond. It's the same thing. So that's where I think the creativity is really going to be a great outlet for you, is like, just start, even when you're sad, even when you aren't, let's even say like what you make isn't even that good. Who cares? You just start making, you just start creating for you to just experience expression, period. So yeah, I could say more, but I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, let's lastly pull from the I Create My Reality deck. Best message for my friend from this deck. Okay. I can persuade my subconscious mind. Ooh. Creative energy surges through me and leads me to new and brilliant ideas. Creative visualization. Use your imagination to create whatever you want in your life. You can persuade your subconscious mind to intentionally, effectively, and effortlessly improve any area of your life simply by visualizing and focusing on what you want. Anything you visualize, you begin to invite into your life. I can write my own story. I can write my own future. What a brilliant idea. Let's do it. So that's the message. I love it. I love it because it brings the power back to you. And yes, of course, we can persuade our subconscious mind. I'm like, always, like, I catch myself even now recently, like some, I don't know if it's like programming or what, but like, especially for women, like, we're focused so much on our bodies. And I even feel myself sometimes like over fixating on like what my body looks like. And it's like, no need, girl. You have a healthy body. You're in a beautiful location. You're young. Like, who cares? So all of that is to say that, man, we really are powerful with the stories we tell ourselves, the belief systems that we buy into by perpetuating. You can always change a thought. You can always change a belief system. It's not set in stone. So the power is back to you to create a life of magic for yourself and to create the life that you deserve. I can write my own story. I can write my own future. I think that's so true. I don't think obviously we can predict everything. It's not about prediction, but it's about like the claiming of being sovereign, the claiming of being the creator of participating as the creator of life. Like, you're not the whole story, of course, of like the whole, like all of life, but you have this vessel that you get to create your life with, and that's so exciting. So you might as well take full advantage. So I want to say, give yourself a lot of grace for exactly where you are right now, because it is not easy and it does not need to make sense. In fact, likely it won't make sense until way later, and that's okay. That's right. Okay. Allow yourself to just feel everything right now. I feel like the more you feel it, and the more, you're not suppressing it. You're not trying to numb it. You actually use tools to help move it through your system, because emotions are just energy and motion. So I could keep, like, I just have so much to say, I feel like, to you and just to this group, but to end this reading, I just want to say, give yourself the grace, give yourself the patience to just be exactly where you are, to not have the answers, and at the same time to know that you're held, to know that you're supported, that there is love and support around you, physically and non-physically. and that you can also ask for assistance. In fact, you really should be asking for assistance in this time. Brings you humility, and then also like invites then opportunities to come your way. But you have to like verbalize it in physically or in your mind. Okay. So that's it for this reading. I hope it resonated. I hope it brought you the confirmation and the peace you're needing at this time. Come on back whenever you need another reading. My channel is a timeless library of mystery readings. So till then, we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.